Hello everyone, myself Harshvatsal and here I am today for taking your class. Okay, so we will start a lovely class today and I am going to teach you about the basics of Java. Let's start with the basics of Java today, okay? So just give me a second. Let me share my screen. Yes. Okay, so let's just delete it and start with the basics and let me also know. Yes, increase the font for you guys. So, so at starting, what is Java? Okay, Java is a programming language in which you can code. Okay, in which you can code very easily. And let me just open some notes for you. Okay, so okay, yes, yes. So what is the history of Java? Okay, so Java was developed by the James Gosselin. Okay, it was the this language was developed for the digital cables. Okay, for television industry, but at that time, this technology was that much advanced, so it was unable to work or compatible with the cables present that time. Okay, it was too much advanced for that time. So the green team developed it. Okay, and they further late purchased by the Oracle company, and it was named to Java. Okay, so let's just start with our basics. So let's, if we understand the basics, there is understanding about JDK, JRE, and JVM. What are these things? Okay, so JDK is in Java developmental kit, in which you can develop the Java. Okay, in which you can develop Java. Okay, it's like a kit which is combination of multiple things, first, what is JVM? Java virtual machine. Okay, it contains the logic of Java. Okay, it contains all the logic of Java which are present in the Java. After that, it includes some prerequisite classes in bit. So okay, so it can have its own basic knowledge with it, and combination of machines and its logic. Okay, and some prerequisite class, it makes a Java runtime environment in which Java runs. Okay, and if we combine with that with a compiler, a debugger, a Java docs, and a key tools. What are these things? Compiler is a brain which compiles the code you run. Okay, what is debugger stops your code at some points. Okay, and Java docs are the documents related to Java which are present according to their modules and their versions. Okay, and key tools are the tools. Key tools are some prerequisite things which are present in your keyboard also and in your language also. Okay, so first, let's download the JDK. Download, you can download JDK 17. Okay, you go on this website. So well, and this here we find our systems. Okay, there are multiple systems. Find your own system which you are having. Your operating system is on Linux, on Mac OS, or is on Windows. You are working. Okay, we are working on Windows, so we are going to proceed with installer. Okay, we are willing to install it, so we are going to install MSI installer, or you can say installer also. These things are same. Okay, so we are going to start download, and it's downloading. So We are going to open the downloads. Okay, so here is its setup. You are just going to simply go to next and next. Okay, and it's going to be Java software, and it's going to take some permissions with me copying some files. It's too much easy. Okay, and next you are going to just next step, and you are just going to be close it. So it was as simple as that. Your JDK is installed. Just find your file in your file system. Okay, this is the minimalistic setup for your Java to run Java basically. Okay, so just go to this PC. Okay, open OS. Yes, open OS and go on programming files. Here you are going to find your JDK. Okay, Oracle and JDK things. Okay, virtual machine. You are just simply going to copy its bin path. Okay, and you are going to right click on this PC, show more options, and click to properties. So this type of interface is going to open. We are just going to scroll down and search for advanced system. Okay, advanced system settings. We are going to open this. Yes, uh, interface like this is going to open. You are going to just simply open the environment variables. Okay, and you have to find path here. Where is path? Where is path? Here is the path, and you have to just edit it. Okay, you are just going to find the bin of your multiple things. You are just going to set up your bin folder here. Okay, and you are just going to simply write new, and you are going to just paste that path, and you are just going to simply click on OK button, and also repeat the same with this. Okay, you will come here and find here is my path. Okay, but you have to write new, and you just have to paste that path, and you just have to write okay, 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 and it's going to be applied. Okay, then after that, just restart your PC and open CMD. Okay, you just have to write here Java, and if you press enter, if the system like this appears, the modules and other things, that means your Java is set up now. Write CLS to clear your terminal. Okay, and just simply let me just now increase the font size for you guys so it would be easy. uh, Display settings, and it's going to be, yes, it should be much more visible to you, and it's going to be okay. And we are going to open our command prompt, and here if you write Java minus version, you are going to just simply see the version of the Java which you are having already. Okay, so that means we are done with our setup, our basic setup. Then we are going to just create a folder. Okay, and going we are going to open it. We are going to just open it in our VS Code. Okay, we are just going to reload that. Okay, and what we are going to do, we are going to create a folder name basics, and just search for extensions name Java. Okay, it would be helpful for you guys only. Okay, extension package for Java, test runner for Java, debugger for Java, Maven for Java. Maven for Java is a very much further thing. Okay, but these three things are very basic to you, and this is very useful and main for you. So just install it. Okay, I'm going to just uninstall it and install it for you again. Okay, and if I reload this, so cannot install Java extension that includes. So simply you are going to see the install button here like this, and you just simply, if you click on install, it's going to automatically install. And if the compiler tells you to reload that part, you can reload also. Okay, it would be beneficial for you. So let's proceed for writing our first and basic code which you have to write. Let's just create basic dot java. Its extension is going to be basic dot java. Here we are going to enter, and you can see here compiler has automatically declared its package in which we are having our file. We are in basic package, we are in basic directory. Okay, so it has declared that part. And also there is going to be our main class which is basic. Why basic? If your file is naming basic, okay, let's just delete that, move to recycle bin. If your file is naming basic, so you are going to name your main class as basic. Just why? Because if you are going to run this, so the basic class is going to be run. Okay, in basic class, what is the prerequisite here? Here you just have to, when you are not going to going through, if you are not going through oops, just simply learn that. Okay, and in further classes we are going to just, when we are going to be learning about loops, oh sorry, oops, then we are going to learn this part also, that what does it mean and how does it, okay, says, and what's the logic of this. And again we are going to create another class, one dot java. And if you press enter, here is going to be the class one. Okay, so let's just write our main first function. Okay, public static void main is going to be our function string arguments. And here is our basic template. Here is our basic template to run any java code. Okay, if we run that, you can see it simply runs. Could not load main class java lang error terminal. Let me just open terminal of this, and let's just try to run that again if we are having some issues. Okay, let's enter basics, cd basics, and we are going to write java basic dot java. If we are going to run that, simply we are going to see that there is no error because the program has simply run. Okay, the basic template, just learn that, and your class name is going to be as similar as your file name. The name which you have given to your file is going to be similar to your class name. Okay, there is going to be a main method which is going to be implemented, which is going to be implemented. Okay, so you just have to focus on this part now. Okay, so let's just write to provide some output. Let's just write our first code to generate some output. Okay, system out dot println. Okay, and let me write it for you again. S is going to be capital. System dot out dot print ln, print line. Okay, and it's going to be end with semicolon. Okay, if you have to just write any string, okay, or any paragraph, you just have to use double inverted commas and write anything you want. Write any string you want. Let's write hello world. Okay, let's just write hello world, and let's just cls this, and we are in the basic folder. Just check that you are in right folder. Okay, and if you are not, just right click on this and open an integrated terminal. You are going to be on this, and just write java basic dot java. You can see we are having our output here. So what does this all things mean? Okay, If we run our basic file, if we run our basic file, okay, so what is going to be happen? It is going to come inside the file data and it's going to find the basic class, okay, because the file is on basic.java. It's going to find public class basic, okay, and inside that it's going to find main. Public means the accessibility. It's an oops language, object oriented programming language. So what it's going to be, we are not going to write our code again and again. We are going to reuse our codes and our logics and the patterns again and again without and it would be very much efficient for us to do not repeatedly write our code. Okay, the static, what do you mean by static? Static means if this code runs, then this part is going to be loaded in the RAM. It's going to be there in the RAM. It does not have to locate it from your memory. Okay, it's going to be inside your RAM. Void means if you give somebody some task, okay, if you say that a person b person do some task and it's going to do some task, okay, perform that task, and at the end it's going to return some output. If it's going to return some output, we are going to be considering or providing the type of that outcome that it's going to return us. Or if it's not returning anything, we are just simply write void here. Okay, void means nothing. Void means nothing. It's going to return nothing. Okay, and it's going to be our main function, which we are going to, where we are going to provide some strings in array, and there are going to be some arguments which we are going to write in the main class. Okay, here we have written first our first code, okay, or a first line of code for you, where we are going to present output which is going to be hello world. System.out.println means system provides some output which is going to be present in this part, and it's going to be printed in a line. In a line means ln, and it's going to print output present in this. Okay, let's revise our notes. Okay, what's going to be and how it's going to work. Okay, if we are going to provide some output, okay, so it's going to be in two ways: system.out.print and system.out.println. Print means print and remains the cursor in same line. Means what does it mean by that? Okay, let's just try to print two lines and apply print ln, oh, print instead of print ln. Okay, and write again. The shortcut is for this line is going to be SOUT. If you write this, the prerequisite results is automatically going to appear. You just click enter and it's going to be generated here. Okay, and we are going to just write print only. So hi Harsh. Hi Harsh. We are just going to write here hi Harsh. Okay, and if we generate its output, let's just now clear this and close this. If we are going to just run java.basics, you can see hello world and hi Harsh. They are printed simultaneously, one after another. Okay, there is no gap. The second output is not in another line. If we write here ln, ln, then it's going to be like hello world and hi Harsh. You can see hi Harsh is going to be printed in next line, in next line. Okay, not at all a problem. So sir, what does it mainly means? That if system implement this line with print, then the cursor is going to be here. Okay, then the cursor is going to write hello world and it's going to be presented after d only. Okay, it's not going to be presented at this line. Okay, at high, it's not going to be there. If it's simply print, not print ln, it's simply, if it's simply print, then it's going to be here only. And if you use print ln, it's going to scroll down to the next line. Okay, to the next line. Sir, why have hi Harsh is sir, why we are writing Harsh print? Because in a print, okay, because there is no line after that, and if you want you can write, it's simply up to you. Okay, so if you run that, then it's going to be the output is going to be similar. Okay, because there is not another line after that which is going to be implemented. Okay, so just give me a second. Okay. Okay, so hey, here, let's move ahead. Okay, let's write some patterns. Okay, let's try to write some patterns. Okay, we are going to write patterns dot java. And also just give me 1 second, I just have to read some comments. Okay, so if anyone is having any doubt, you can write in the chat box. Okay, you can simply write that in the chat box. Okay, and is it clear to you till now? If this part is clear to you guys or not, just simply tell me. Okay, okay, so let's move ahead with our patterns. What we are going to write, let's just simply see what we are going to write and what it's going to be visually appear on our screen, how it's going to appear visually. Okay, so we are going to just print a star like this. Okay, and a star here of 2, 3 stars in next line. Okay, and 4 star, and after that 5 stars. Okay, simply we are going to do like this. This is going to be our output. Okay, so first of all we have created our basic class which is on the name of its file name. Okay, write the main in it, and it's going to automatically appear that. Okay, let's, and here we are going to be providing output. We have to see the output, we have to visualize the output, so we have to print that. Okay, so what we are going to do, system.out.println. Here we are going to write 1 star. Okay, after that we are going to write again. Okay, let's just copy that for 5 lines, 3, 4, and 5. We are just going to simply increase our stars on printing, and we want our output to be generated on the next line. So remember, you are just going to write print ln, not print. Okay, just remember that part. Star 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 star, and there is going to be 4 stars, and there is going to be 5 stars. Okay, so cls, and it's not basic.java, it's patterns. Okay, patterns.java, and you can simply see the output. The triangle is printed now, and let's just try to generate a equilateral triangle, an equilateral triangle like this, which is going to be like this. Okay, and then let's just try after that now. If we try to do that, you can see here we are going to be writing like 1 2 3, and the output is going to be confusing, okay, for us. So what we are going to do, we are just simply going to leave a void between these. Okay, we are just going to leave void or blank spaces. So how many blank spaces are going to be in the first line? One, okay, simply two and three and four. Okay, so we are going to be having four spaces: one, two, three, and four. Okay, and what about the second line? And it's going for second line, it's going to be one, two, and three. Okay, one, two, and three. Okay, and for next line is going to be obviously two, and for third line is going to be one. And remember that it cannot be equilateral because we are having sometime even and odd stars in between. So we are just going to leave a gap beneath the upper stars. Okay. Okay, clear, sir. Control Z. So if we try to print it now, then you can see we have printed here a equilateral triangle. Okay, so let me just now give you some question also. Okay, q.java. Okay, and also tell me, is this part till here now clear to you guys? Is it clear to you or not? Okay, thank you, Atswar, and thank you, Jashmeet. Is it clear to you guys? Is this part till this patterns? Is it clear? Okay, so we are going moving ahead with our question.java. Again, remember that we are going to write our main function here. Okay, if it's load like this, we are just simply going to write main and press enter on this part. Okay, Jai, it's clear to Jai. Okay, good, Jai. So let's say if we are having println here, and here I am writing, hi, my name is Harsh. Okay, and here I am writing, how are you? What we are going to do, we are just simply going to print that part out first. Okay, let's clear our command and write q.java. Okay, q.java. Hi, my name is Harsh. How are you? And I want this line to be printed in next line. Okay, in separated lines. So what I'm going to say that, write a code under this and write your code. Hmm. Here your code ends. Okay, so what you have to do, you just have to simply write your part here code. You do not have permission to change this or change this, so simply just tell me in the comments how. Hello. So just tell me simply that how it's going to be printed in next line. Okay, just simply tell me that part. Okay, and if I simply present some notes in front of you, then it's going to also tell you that print ln tells that it's going to be in next line, cursor is going to be next line, and print is going to tell you that print your cursor remains in the same line. Okay, so just tell me in the comments first how it's going to be in next line, how we are going to present our output, how we are going to present these two lines in separated lines. Okay, so what we are going to do, simply we are just going to write system print ln. What it's going to take, it's going to take its cursor from here, and it's going to be pass it on to the next line. Okay, and after that this part is going to be continued. Okay, so let's just try that it's right or not. So q.java, and if we see that, hi, my name is Harsh and how are you. Okay, so here we are, how we understand the language, how we understand our language and other things. Okay, we are having some words. Okay, we have for measuring or understanding the lengths and the measurements, we are having some number, numeral digits. So as like simply that, Java also contains multiple data types. Okay, what are the data types? Okay, thank you Simranjit. uh, what are simple data types we are dealing with? Okay, in java we are going to be dealing with integral data types. Okay, and characteral data types and non-integral data types, non-numeric and real numbers. Okay, what do you mean by this, sir? There are going to be multiple data types. First, there are going to be integers which are going to store your byte. Byte means 0 or 1, and it's going to store your data in 1 byte. Then it's going to be short, it also going to store your data, but it's going to be only of 2 bytes. Okay, after that it's going to be int int data type. It's going to store your real numbers, not real numbers, basically your numbers which are whole numbers. Okay, which are not containing a floating point, or you can say point in it. I am new to this coding field. Okay, so yes, just meet, what doubts are you having? Very helpful session. Okay, thank you. Okay, so in integer we are just simply going to store our numbers, and in long sometimes we have numbers which exceeds our limit. Okay, in 4 bytes. Okay, we are just going to store a number which is going to be as simple as of its length. But if a number exceeds that data type, or you can say its length, how we are going to save that? We are going to save it in long. Okay, okay sir, done with that. What are floating data types? Okay, which are pointer numbers. Okay, 23.24, okay, 0.20, and int long, short. Sir, how we are dealing with that? 23, 1, 2, 3, not pointed digits. Okay, in float and in double also. As in double, we are going to be just dealing as similar at that, but we are going to just if it's you can say pass by its limits, so we are just going to save it in double because it's having capacity double to float. Okay, it's going to store your data in 8 bytes. In character, just we are going to simply store only one char. Okay, and it's going to be declared in single inverted commas. Okay, it's going to be declared in single inverted commas. And what, sir, what do you mean by boolean data type? Sir, what do you mean by boolean data type? Okay, boolean means 0 or 1, or you can say true or false. Either it can be true or it can be false. So this is it for today, and let's just revise this part. give me some seconds and just simply read this, take a screenshot of this. I'm going to stop myself for some seconds. Okay, so simply just take a screenshot, understand this, these data types, print ln, and if you are having any doubt, just simply ask me in the chats, in the chat box. Okay. Okay, so uh, so this is let's just revise our today's topics, what we have done. If you simply want to run your basic code, okay, just go on your Chrome tab and okay, thank you, just simply search jdk download. Okay, and there is going to be 20th version. If you want to work on 20th, but industry is going to be running on 17, also on 11, so just simply work on 17 because it's going to be convenient to you to work on industrial levels. Okay, rather there are multiple companies working on multiple versions, but 17 is much popular, and 8 version also, it's also much popular. So just right here, jdk 17. Okay, so open the Oracle website and again and again and again download this part and just click on next, at how I told you. Okay, after that you're just going to be in your programming files. Okay, and find for Java. Okay, here we are having multiple jdks 17, 19 and 20. You are going to be picking 17. Okay, open its bin, copy its path. Okay, its bin path, and you are just simply going to again to the properties and advanced settings. Okay, environment variables, and here you are going to just simply find path. Okay, and you are just going to copy it. Okay, 17, I am going to be working on 20, so I am going to write here 20, and again here I am going to open my path, and here you can see, here I would be having there, yes, I am having Java jdk 19 here. Okay, so let me also correct that here. Mhm. Okay, and simply okay, it's going to be automatically, and again I'm saying just restart your computer, so it's going to automatically set up each and everything. After that you are going to just search here Java and press enter. If a loadout like this appears or some information appears rather than any error, that means your Java has been installed. Okay, and you are at jdk bin, so Java minus v, or you can say Java minus v, uh, version, and press enter. So I am having internal file. Okay, sorry, I am at some wrong place, so let me just open. Yes, yes, yes. Java -3, I guess. Version, and here it's going to be showing my version of Java and the date I have installed this. Okay, the runtime environment. Okay, software environment. So, and after that, simply we are going to just right click here and going to be creating a new folder. Okay, and we are going to just open that folder here. If you are not knowing how to open that, just simply click on that folder, or you can come open VS Code and write open folder. Simply select that folder, come to desktop and search for your folder in that. Okay, and it's going to be simply open. Just again I am saying, please install the extensions for Java, because it's going to automatically create some prerequisite, or you can say pre-patterns which should be repeated in your file. Okay, like declaring your package, that where you are. Okay, where you are, if you want to call any file at a place, you just have to write that package na. Okay, so after that, you are just going to write the public class one, which is going to be your class for this. This is going to be executable class for this file. Okay, and for pattern, it's going to be pattern, and you are just going to simply write main function here, which is going to be public static void and main. Okay, here you are going to be declaring string arguments and curly braces start, which you are going to write your main function. Okay, okay, okay. So public is going to be the accessibility, which is going to be a part of your oops concepts. So we are going to just learn that later. Static means that your code should present at your RAM memory at the time of execution. Void means that you are returning nothing with this function, and main function is going to be the function which is going to be executed by default if you run the file. Okay, if you run the one.java, the class one is going to be implemented, and the function main is going to be implemented automatically without any command. Okay, and for the output, we have already learned that system.out.print and system.out.println. Print is going to be just place your cursor after the string has been ended, and ln is going to be place your cursor at the next line in your terminals. Okay, so this is it for today. Thank you, class. Are you having any doubt? Are you having any doubt? Please tell me in the chat box. Please tell me. Fast, fast, fast. Okay, so let me just stop presenting. Okay, if anyone is having any doubts, you can just simply share with me. Okay, and how was the today's session? How much do you understand? Okay, can are you getting the, you can say, output of this, or you understand about what are data types, and what are further things in that? What do you mean, what does it mean by print ln, and what does it mean by print only? Okay, what is system.out, what are main? Okay, what is the class of the folder which we are having? Okay, how does we name classes on the basis? Does all of you are clear with this? Okay, and this is the feedback form which you are having. Okay, if you are having any feedbacks for this class, just simply open this form link and write your feedback, your willing feedback in this. Okay, simply we are going to just consider your form, and we are just going to improvise things if there is any, you can say, issue or lack in our teaching patterns. Okay, so is anybody is having any doubt, or everything is clear to you? Please tell me in the chat box. Okay, clear, 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 clear. Good, good. And what about others? Okay, thank you so much for today's class. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for joining. Okay, we are going to be continuing tomorrow with further topics like data types, how we declare data types, how we provide them values, how we print our data which we are saving. Okay, and it's going to be wonderful class, very much wonderful. So just simply join tomorrow. Okay, and this is it for today. Thank you. Thank you everyone.